Hey guys, Winston here. Today I'm gonna do something different. This company, Betckey, they reached out to me and asked me if I want to do a product review, which I am so thrilled to accept that offer. And they didn't pay me to do this, but they just sent me this and then asked me for a honest review. So, which I'm pretty interested because I've always wanted to do a product review, but I never had a chance to do it. So yeah. So if you guys don't know, my name is Winston. I own a pack and ship store. I am gonna just do a honest review, no sugarcoating or anything. But if you guys do find this product is helpful or you are interested, you guys can check the links down below. So if you use my coupon code, you can get a 12% off. Okay. So yeah, that's it. So let's get started. So I think they sent me a couple rolls of different, maybe different size, I'm not sure. But Betckey is a brand for the label, and their printer is called iLabel thermal printer. I'm always into gadgets, so yeah, it'll be fun. So let's get right into it. Let's see what they sent me. Okay, so we have four. We have four. I'm sorry. Thermal printer paper. So their website is called, it's Betckey.com. So I'm gonna put everything in the description. Yeah, 2x4. So this is a 2x4 label. Let's see what else we got. This one, it's good for barcode and then also for QR code as well. I've used this because I make coffees and then I use this for my coffee bean. What type of coffee bean? Yeah, so I know this size. I even have different colors on this one too. So you know what? I think they put a size in the back. I see something in the back. So you know what? Let's here. Yep. So right here on the back of it, it shows that this is a 3" by 2". So which is cool. It's better than other label company. They don't even tell you what size. So every label on the back, it'll tell you what size. And this one, it must be 4x6. Yeah. So this one's 4x6. The one that we used, the one that we use the most is this. They did not pay me to do this, but you know, I did receive this free label, 4 rolls of free labels and a printer. So, but I just want to be upfront with you guys. If this printer does not if this printer does not hold up with my Zebras, I will let you guys know. Okay, so it's gonna be an interesting test. I'm gonna do a head-to-head, you know, so we can do a test that how it holds up with the Zebra. Okay, one thing that surprised me is the size. Oh, dang, it is. Wow, so it is pretty small. Let me see what's inside. So this is just a label holder. So I will assemble this later. Wow, so it is small. And you got a thumb drive, USB drive. I believe this is the driver. And you get a user manual. And then a Type-C, USB-A to Type-C cable. And then a power adapter. Okay. Yeah, so far I've owned 3 thermal printer. I have a Munbian, and then one Deli, DELI, and then there's another one is a Zebra, which I use in my store. But this one really, it's really interesting how this one is probably the smallest form factor of all. So let me see the size. This one, it's a 7" by 3¼ so it is very small. Okay, so I'm gonna hook it up and then we'll see how it holds up with the Zebra. So to open, you just click this open button on the right side, and it came with a test page and 2 buttons on the top, 1 power button, 1 advanced button, and this lever here adjusts the width of the paper. Yeah, it's really small. And next, I'm just assembling the label stand that it came with, and you just follow along. It's not rocket science, so you can probably just assemble this under a minute. So I'm installing the driver from the flash drive it came with, and after I plug in the USB cable, you have to hold the power button for 3 seconds. You hear a beep, and then it will detect. And once your computer detects it, select your printer model, and then just click next. And that's it. To load the label, you simply put the roll holder and just place it on top and open it. Open the printer on the right side. There's an open button. Open it, and you can actually open all the way until you hear a click, so you'll hold in place. And you simply just load in the label. When you close it, it will automatically align. When you press the advance button once, it will print out a blank label. When you press and hold till you hear it beep, it will auto align the paper, but you will waste 2 labels. And when you hold and long press till you hear 3 beep, it will print out a test label. To print a label, simply open your label file or click Print Label from your online selling platform. Your label printer model is OBW01. One key difference I noticed compared to other label printer is the way that it handles paper size settings. Instead of offering standard 4x6 print options, it requires you to select a specific label item number. For a 4x6 label, the item number is 400600. Which is conveniently printed on the back of each label. This seems a little bit strange, but I think this is their strategy to encouraging you to reorder their labels. While not a major drawback, but it does mean that for different size label, you do need to check out their website or the label on the back to find out the item number. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna test print 10 labels and compete with my Zebra, see which one is faster. So here goes. One thing I like about it is it's not too loud. It doesn't have that sharp sound that will, hurt your ear. Okay. Almost. 19 seconds. 1991. Close up just a little bit under 20 seconds. So here's the Zebra. Yeah, the Zebra sound definitely higher pitch. I don't really like the sound, but it's personal preference. Oh, here it is, 1669. So just a little bit under 17 seconds. So it's about like 3 seconds faster than the iLabel. So on the right side is the Zebra label, left is iLabel. So let's see the quality. I did notice on the Zebra, you do see those little tiny dots. So it's not a straight lines for the barcode. And on the iLabel, it's straight. All the lines are straight. And it's a lot clearer, sharper than the Zebra. As for the app, the name is called Label Expert. I found that it's pretty simple to use. For PDF printing, you can simply click the PDF print and then you can import your label. If your label is a PDF file, you can simply import it and then you can select the right size 4x6 and then you basically click next and simply print. So it's pretty straightforward. The learning curve is very minimal. And if you have an image, let's say you screenshot a label, you can import it by image. If you download it by image, you can import it as well and just click the image print. Same thing, you select the right size of the label, 4x6, and then click print. You can also create a new label and then select the right size, and then you can customize however you want it. You can enter by text, and then you can also import a barcode. Click the barcode icon, type in barcode number, and then it will generate a barcode for you. And there are so many different icons that you can use, so many artwork and clip arts, hundreds of them. So you can get pretty creative with this label app. So would I recommend this label printer? Yes, but keep in mind, I've only used it for about a week. So we'll have to see how it holds up over the next few couple months. One flaw I found is that it uses its own proprietary driver instead of the industrial standard Seagull Scientific driver. Don't get me wrong, the software works fine with both Windows and Mac. However, for my store, which runs a POS system from PostalMate, the driver isn't supported. That said, if you are an online seller, this printer should work just fine for you. Anyways, if you find this video helpful, be sure to hit the like button. Check out the links in the description below, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.